Okay, so maybe you want to play Mario Maker 2, but you don't want to pay $60 for the game, and you don't want to pay another $20 to use any online features for a single year. And you can't play the original on Wii U because the online features were shut down. And there's no way you're playing the 3DS port. What are you, easy to please? Whatever, the online features were also shut down there, and there's definitely no way to get them back. So why did they make Mario Maker anyway? Well, Nintendo was too busy putting level editors in games like Excite Bike, Wrecking Crew, and instead of their most popular game at the time. I mean, I know they wouldn't know it would be popular, but stay with me here. So when people started making fan games with level editors in them, Nintendo panicked and put their own on the Wii U, and they released it on 9/11 for some reason. And it was pretty dang good. You could choose from 4 game styles, place down a bunch of blocks, and play and share it online. Then, in 2016, they released a port for the 3DS, probably because the Wii U sold so badly. But poor is an exaggeration for the 3DS version. I'd say it's more of a demake. You had the basic level editor, of course, but they botched the online features, which was a big part of the Wii U version. When you made a level on the 3DS, you can only share it locally or via Street Pass, but you were able to play Wii U levels on the 3DS just fine. If anything, this was just a demo for the Wii U version. But then the Switch was released, and then in 2019 we got Super Mario Maker 2. And then in 2020 they pussied out from adding any new content to it. They even put out a 5-minute video for the update. That's how much stuff was added.
You can even throw snowballs in snow-themed courses.
Did the snowball look like this?
But like, everyone's talking about how they wish 800 more things were in the game. But maybe that'll get added into Mario Maker 3. If Mario Maker 3 even releases. And does anyone else remember the Danny B Plays Rejected Update series? Why did they make 25 of those? If you don't know, it was just a bunch of gameplay ideas that were really bad, and that's the joke. And like, the joke was really bad.
And you can finally rickroll someone when you troll them.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Was anyone happy in 2023? Oh, this video was supposed to mainly be about Mario Maker alternatives or fan games anyway, so let's start with one. I Wanna Maker was fully released in 2023, and it's basically just an I Wanna Be the Guy version of Mario Maker 2. It's even got the story mode and endless modes. I mean, it's just good. That's it. But what about multiplayer modes? Well, there's rooms, as in that multiple people can play one map at the same time. Well, it's like unnecessary multiplayer. And what about the editor? Well, it's like a better version of the Mario Maker editor. It's a bit more advanced, has more music and sound effect options, and has more gameplay opportunities. And it's free on Steam. Get it now! Well, the game itself is great, but one thing I will say is that we haven't really gotten any news about the game since 2023, so I'm a little worried that the servers will shut down soon, especially since the game is free. This is Movie Star Planet type of stuff. This is fucked up. Okay, now you may be asking, what other Mario Maker alternatives are there? That's the only one. Well, if you want me to talk about the editor in Super Mario Bros. Remastered, there's that too, but it's pretty much just Mario Maker locked into a Super Mario Bros. 1 style. It does the job, but I don't know. And we also got Game Builder Garage, which is more of a game maker than a level creator, but it's just limited in a few ways that make it hard to make anything that's actually noteworthy. And it was more of a fad than an actual game because nobody really plays it anymore. And it's a shame because I could see it becoming a big thing. Now you may be wondering, again, what levels did I make? I haven't even really played the game since 2023, but do you really want to know? I had a level called Mario Gets Fat and Dies. I think that's enough explanation. What level creator games came before Mario Maker though? And like, not even Mario games. Would you believe me if WarioWare got its own level creator game before Mario Maker? It's called WarioWare DIY and is pretty dang solid, but it was in the DS and V days, so it was a bit harder to really share games with friends or online. I'm not gonna go too in depth about it because this is a Mario Maker video, but let me tell you, it was really solid. So what do people even do with the Mario Maker 2 game now that there won't be any new content ended? Well, pretty dang cool stuff. Even with the limited features, people have made mini games, recreations of other games, and more. People have even figured out how to make music with it. Like, look at this.
Hey, this is my song, and why don't you play it along? Hey!
This song fucking sucks! But there was also a bunch of weird stuff in both games. Like in Mario Maker 1, there was something called the Weird Mushroom, where Mario would get an eating disorder and be a basketball player at the same time. And there was another thing called the amiibo mushroom, which would turn Mario into a custom sprite based on the amiibo in there. I don't know why it wasn't brought back in the sequel. Well, I have some ideas. It's either because people kept making collection levels where they showed off all the amiibos they could use, or because there's 930 of those action figures with barcodes at the bottom. I'm just not sure which. And we also got more exclusive stuff in Mario Maker 2, like the Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom, which was the cheap way out of actually letting people make levels in the style of Super Mario Bros. 2. It's a power-up which lets you pick up stuff, and it also changes some music.
You can even throw snowballs in snow-themed courses.
Did the snowball look like this?
It's cool, I guess, but if you're gonna make a whole new power-up instead of just importing some sprites from Spriter's resource, you might as well just make the theme. Okay, I'm getting way too defensive here. We also had the Zelda sword, which was a cool custom power-up which lets you use a sword, shoot arrows, place bombs, pretty dang cool. And we also had 2 power-ups you were only able to get through the story mode, which takes 7.5 hours to fully complete. It's a Super Ball flower, which just behaves like the fire flower in Super Mario Land, and the builder suit, which lets you place down and destroy blocks as you can jump on. I think there's a few more, but that's all that I know for sure. And another thing about the story mode, there's a bunch of items and features that you can only get in the story mode levels and you can't actually put them in your own levels. And why is that? That's such a stupid thing to do. I don't know why they did that. And it is stupid. And that sucks. Okay, bye. And also, go play I Wanna Make Her. The end.
What the hell are you talking about?
1, 2, 3, 4. Can we go home now? It's getting later, baby. Can we go home now? You think it's time to give up? We're on our own now. No place to drive you crazy. Don't share a home now. I'm okay till tonight.